We have some things to do today. We're going to take the McLaren over to InShane Designs. You guys are all mostly familiar with that for the most part. We have some things to do over there, so I will explain that when we get there. Let's go. Look at this guy. That does not seem very safe. Do you have a safety harness? Nope. No? Shane lives life on the edge, I suppose. Into the lair. Tight squeeze. Look at this. Curtis, what do you think about this color on this car? Do you like do you like it on this car?
I like the darker colors on these.
On the GT350s?
Yeah.
I like the color. I can't tell if I like it on the if it's because it's a 350 or if it's just not a regular Mustang. But I mean, the color is on point.
I don't mind it.
What do you guys think?
I really like the like battleship gray that they have.
Oh yeah, darker colors like darker colors just work on the body lines of the 350s. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It's a good color. I mean, if it's gonna show up on camera or not, but there's a lot of white in it, and it's probably not. Let me see if I can maybe bump this down a little bit. There's a lot of white in it, where I think I had a little more yellow into it. I like the fact that this is more green and white. And again, the reflections don't come out on camera very well, but it's definitely a sharp color for sure. Now, what are we doing at the shop? Well, let me explain. So, as you guys know, the McLaren has XPEL on the front, basically here, forward. So you got the A-pillar, the mirror arms, the mirrors, quarter panel, bumper, hood, but we are finally doing full door coverage and we're doing roof coverage. So we're gonna put XPEL on the arches here, the roof, and at the bottom here, you guys will be able to see, maybe not, I don't know, there's XPEL already on this body line and down. So we're gonna go ahead and put XPEL on here. This is not covered, which I'm not sure why the previous owner did not have it covered or why it wasn't done from the factory, but we're gonna go ahead and get that done because this car may or may not be going on a little track day adventure. And I really wanna make sure, especially the doors, that they are protected because, believe it or not, this car kicks up a lot of rocks and everything right here. So we're gonna get it protected and covered up here, but Shane and I are gonna work on that. So a little update, I think we're gonna clay bar this and we're finally going to wrap the undersides of the door black. So I want to clay bar all of this, get this all cleaned up. We'll wrap this in black. We'll probably have to stop it right about here because this shows when the door is down, but we'll kind of run it to here and then just merge into this line about halfway and kind of continue on. And we'll just wrap that straight black. That way when the door's up, you won't see all this disgusting filth. So should be a good idea in theory. We'll see how it looks. So there's still some rock chips and stuff under here, but not much you can do. Basically, I just wanted to get a lot of the gunk off so you wouldn't see like rippling in the vinyl. So pretty much that's all I was doing. I was just using standard medium clay bar and just some Meguiar's quick detailer because that's what Shane had. But you know, this is all markings in the clear bra, so when we replace that, you shouldn't see that anymore. But again, I wanted to just remove as much contaminants under here as possible so there's no bumps and it's a smooth surface for the vinyl to stick to. All right, guys, well, I'm not going to show it to you quite yet, but I'm finishing up for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow to finish up the rest of this video. But I don't know if you guys can see right under there, your boy did some vinyl work. So obviously, Curtis, thanks for helping me make my cuts. But finishing up this side down here, and you guys will finally get to see the underside of the doors done. I think Shane and I said we were going to do this like 10 months ago, like the month after I got the car. So yeah, we're going to finish this up on day 2, and we'll see you guys there. What's up, guys? We are back, day 2 here of this Labor Day weekend, and the car hasn't changed much, but let me show you the doors. We're gonna get right into this here. This one needs to be tweaked. I'm having Shane cut them a little bit because, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect, but there's some areas where it's got to go right up against the body line, and it's not like a crevice or anything, so I kind of want Shane to do that. But here's the underside of the doors. There's some bubbles and stuff in there, but I think it'll look great. So I ran some knifeless tape. Explain this. I ran some knifeless tape right here instead of running it up to here, because when you close the door, this body line right here goes from flat and starts to curve up. So if you ran it right here, you would see that, and it would run against this body line. So you wouldn't, it would almost be like there's black up here, and then it would go right into white. So it wouldn't blend. So if I close this, you see it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. And yeah, I mean, I'll show you this side. Let me pop this door. You'll see doors go up. Finally, after how many months and months I said I was doing this, I got it done. So I wrapped it. Shane did a lot of cutting. I did some cutting on this body line. I cut kind of all this, but it was down here where we need to heat up still. This was knifeless tape, and then some of the areas around here I had Shane cut just because I didn't want to be messing with that and have a chance of scratching the paint. So yeah, I'm happy. You can see that'll hide a lot of the dirt and debris. So 12C owners, if you guys are watching, I think this is probably your best bet, especially if you have a lighter color car, to cover up some of the dirt. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just enough so you don't see the bug splatter, the tar, the road debris and everything. So I'm happy. Again, the only other option to this was the like $3,000 or $4,000 side skirts, and I was just like, no. So I think this looks great. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's a viable solution to the problem. Most people probably wouldn't care, but for me, you guys know how I am. So this is almost complete. You guys saw it from yesterday, but check that out. It's looking better and better. The only thing that's left for my car is, again, trimming up some of the underside door pieces, but then the expel. So Shane stepped out for a second. I have a couple detailing stuff to take care of with Detail Lab, and when he comes back, we'll get the doors wrapped and the roof, and I'll hopefully try to film that for you guys. It's a standard PPF install. There's a lot of videos, but maybe I'll throw a time lapse in. I don't know. So when Shane gets back, we'll get onto that. All right, we are back. I lied. It's actually day 3 of the weekend because we just kind of ran out of time yesterday to do some things, but you guys can see car's gone. It looks good. I posted a picture of that on my Instagram at Troy Sowers. If you want to go check it out, it looks really good. It's a lot better when it was down on the ground with the wheels back on. So we are going to finish up the expel today, hopefully. I just got done prepping the roof with Geon Prep, so you want to make sure all the contaminants are off. I did have C-quartz on this car, and I polished off the doors and the roof line where the clear brawl is going to go. You kind of want to etch that up to give it something to stick to, because if not, it'll just, the expel won't lay. Same thing with a vinyl wrap. So I've got that all taken care of. Shane's wrapping up some things outside quick. I got a detail getting picked up, and then we will get on the clear brawl. Alright, so the car is pretty much wrapped up. There's only some minor trimming to do, which Shane's going to take care of because I'm not going to do that. Shane did most of it. I kind of was just the hands holder, the placeholder, but the doors are wrapped, you can see. Now don't mind all the gel and dirt and everything. The whole point is you can't see really, but you can see a little bit on the edges. If you guys will be able to see there, there's some gel hanging. We'll have to wipe off, but it actually splits because this is the swipe door mechanism. So it follows this body line, this is uncovered, and then it's a little bit under here. So you can still swipe and the sensor still triggers, but it butts right up against there in the existing expel. The pillars are done, the roof is done, the other door is done. So we should be good to go. Now we are going to wrap at some point just this. This is the only thing that needs wrapped, is this panel, which, you know, continues to here. This back piece, the spoiler, and then the rest of the bumper. The bumper already kind of has some on the side, just in the high impact areas. But other than that, the car will then be fully clear brawled. So just nicer to have it when I'm driving around. It does kind of suck that it is a high impact area here, and this wasn't covered to begin with from the previous owner. I'm not sure why. Probably cost, but if you're buying a $300,000 sticker price McLaren, you would think that you would just cover the whole thing. At least I would. So wrapping that up, letting some things dry, gonna come back, trim it. Hey Shane, yep. Thanks buddy.
No problem, bro. Anytime.
So get that done, and then that gets ceramic coated. That is Mrs. In Shane Designs car. Mrs. In Shane Designs drives a dope Jag. And it's obviously the best color.
Best color.
Best color, white.
Black and white.
So, getting the ceramic coating on there from Detail Lab, I'll take care of it. And just another day at the office. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Click that red subscribe button. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Troy Sowers. If you don't follow Shane, which most of you guys probably are, at In Shane Designs, give him a follow. We'll see you guys in the next video.